A local mom just sentenced for pepper spraying her child's school principal and assistant principal. Thanks for joining us now at 3. I'm Nicole Versansky. The attack, as you can see behind me, was all caught on camera. Sia New Yorker joining us live from the Lorain County Courthouse. Sia, with the punishment.
Nicole, Jessica House was sentenced to 6 months in jail for attacking those school administrators. And while she told the judge she was sorry, he said he had to take everything into account. Now, Jessica House pleaded guilty to 2 counts of assault after admitting that she used pepper spray to attack the principal and assistant principal last April at Hamilton Elementary School in Elyria. It was all caught on camera. Both victims were in the courtroom today and spoke about how terrified they were that day and even now. House said she lost control after feeling concerns about her autistic son were not being heard. But the judge said it was bad behavior all around.
Obviously, a parent, I can understand a parent protecting his or her child, of course. But if you think about the irony of what happened, you essentially assaulted and bullied 2 people in response to your son being mistreated. I mean, how is that the way to advocate and protect your son and go to bat for him? By doing essentially the thing he was being subjected to other people.
House has until April 10th to turn herself into jail. Now, the judge gave her some time to make arrangements for her young children. Now, coming up on 19 News at 5, I'll have much more from the courtroom. Reporting live here in Elyria, Sia New Yorker, 19 News.